why don't you go ahead and talk about some of your techniques and what you actually do and how you actually work with the athletes.
Well, good thing about my background is that I am a school teacher. I've been teaching going to my 19th year. I have 4 certifications, 4 teaching certifications. I have math, English language arts, health, and PE. So I've been basically a math teacher. So actually the techniques of a classroom, that's really the fundamentals of how to run my company. It's basically a class. It's really could say you call it an academy. There are phases you have to go through with me. There's a beginning phase where I'm teaching basic fundamentals. In other words, I'm building that foundation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the basic foundation. And it doesn't matter your age. You know, just like you're older don't mean you have the basic fundamentals. I can't skip parts as you cave in, you know.
Right.
So when you come to me, I do a background check, try to see, okay, have they played? Have they done this? Have they done that? You know, just, okay, come to this session, you know, and I put them basically in a beginner section. I have like 4 different sections. I have a beginner, I have a novice, I have an intermediate, and then I have an elite section, you know.
Okay.
And you have to work your way up to get to those. And it's a rubric that I use, things that you're going to have to be able to do consistently without me reminding you before I move you to the next group.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'll build from there.
Okay.
You know?
So it really just depends on how the player progresses. You don't have a certain couple weeks or okay.
Yeah. It's not a set time. It's just time is set on you. So if you grasp things in 2 weeks, you'll move up in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
If it takes you 2 months, you're going to be there for 2 months.
Yeah. All right. And you want to talk a little bit about some of the guys you put in the schools or some guys that you've moved on to college level?
Oh man, it's quite a bit, man. When I first started, I remember some of the first guys I've worked with. A kid named Charleston Rambo. He's one of the first I ever worked with. 12 years old. He was at my middle school when I was teaching, and I basically was able to, coach him and then start working with him when he went on to other schools. He actually signed a scholarship, went to Oklahoma. He was there for like 3 years, graduated, transferred, and went to Miami, where he broke the single season record in Miami.
Oh, wow.
Receiving record in Miami. He's one of the first ones. I mean, and then after that, it's just rolling. Plenty of guys I've trained. Marvin Mims that went to Oklahoma, now the Denver Broncos. Jordan Humphreys, who was the Southwest Carroll, went to Texas, and he's now the Denver Broncos. Benjamin, who was the West Wiley East, and then from there to Arizona State, where he was an All-American at Arizona State, and then to the pros. Those are some of the older guys. There's quite a few more in there, but recently, up to date, I just had Micah Hudson, who's the number 4 rated, like 9 rated athlete in the nation, coming out. Number, I think, 3 or 4 receiver in the nation, 5-star.
Okay.
He's at Texas Tech. That I've worked with Parker Livingston, who also signed with Texas. Josiah Martin with Cal.
Yeah.
Kyle Parker with LSU. He was at the Lovejoy, along with Parker Livingston, who also Dalen McCutcheon, who's a 4-star. He's a 25 receiver who has 1 more year there. He's just committed to Florida State.
Oh, yeah.
Each of those guys, I started with Kyle Parker in the 7th grade. Dalen McCutcheon was in the 8th grade. Some of the other ones, Evan Stewart, who I started. He was sophomore year. Matter of fact, it's during COVID. 2020 is when I started working with Evan Stewart.
Mm-hmm.
And he went on to be one of the top receivers, 5-star, one of the top receivers in the nation, went on A&M, and transferred to Oregon.
Yeah.
So Jonte Cook, who's at Texas, he started off as a freshman at DeSoto and went from freshman to All-American, and now he's a possibly starting receiver this year at Texas. Nick Anderson, who's a starter, he's actually an All-American, freshman All-American this year at Oklahoma. Number 4, caught a game-winning touchdown against Texas. Started with him in 8th grade. His parents actually drove me during COVID period. And COVID helped me out because, again, I'm a teacher.
Yeah.
So I was out. I would do myself, online. And I was on the field because of my style of training. I do small group training. So I do like anywhere from 4 to 6 kids at a time. So COVID-wise, I wasn't breaking any rules because we was outside and that nature. And I was able to train so much. And those kids, that's the most All-Americans I had in 1 year.
Oh, really?
That year I had, yes, sir, that 23 class, I had 6 All-Americans, 2 5-stars in that class. And that's when I realized the more time you spend with me, the better off you are when you step foot on campus.
So
you know, with Jordan Hudson, who that's me.
Yeah, I was going to say that from our previous conversations, you told me you work more on the specific mechanics of a route, not just a route itself. So you work with, you want, like you said, you put it to me, you want them to be a technician instead of just a route runner.
It's more to it. It's the mindset of the game, the mentality, understanding situations of when you do this and why you do it. It's not just, oh, God, I didn't run fast. And that's where me playing sets me aside from a lot of people. The fact that I went to college and had 189 catches and 2,900 yards, 14 touchdowns at BYU.
Yeah.
And I never had a pro quarterback. Still played in the Senior Bowl. Undrafted free agent, but still made the squad a couple of years, 2 years, and made it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a one percenter. Did I play a lot? No. But I made it through those doors that say no trespassing. And the relationships I have because I've done that. A lot of people are fantasy football players. A lot of people want to hang out with pros. A lot of guys want to hang out. And that's fine. A lot of them build their popularity because of those popular pro guys that come around them. And I find that, man, that's perfectly okay. I just don't do it.
Yeah.
And it's hard for me to do that. And I actually play in the pros. So I don't care.
Yeah, right.
So if you didn't play, you love that. It gives you some credibility.
Well, that's
the credibility that you couldn't get on your own, which is fine. I don't knock that. Do what you got to do.
Well, you know, that's what these kids are looking for. They're looking for someone that actually, you know, have done what they're trying to do. You know, they want someone that's been a collegiate player at least.
The smart parents are. The educated smart parents are.
Yeah.
They're looking for me. If they're just looking for entertainment to hang around them, you don't come to me. There's other people you can go to. You can get that from.
Yeah.
You're not going to get, you might get some big time players around you, some pro guys, but those are not guys that I met after they went pro. You know, like Marvin Mills, he was a sophomore in high school.
Yeah.
He became an All-American in high school. And then his freshman year at Oklahoma. And this crazy thing about his freshman year in Oklahoma, he was a freshman All-American. But his first spring ball practice, he went there in January, he practiced one time and it got shut down because of COVID. And guess where he came? Came back home. Who did he hang out with? Me. And the more I figured it out, like the more and more, that's when Evan Stewart was around me, coming three times a week and putting in the work. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I can have you walking into college, basically like a student walking into a Stanford or Yale. I can have you on a whole nother level.
Yeah, yeah. And
then my philosophy, now I want you to be a better skill set receiver than that coach is a coach. Which makes it much easier on him.
Right.
It's going to be something because he's going to advise you, tell you to do stuff. He probably don't know diddly do for all. He's just talking. He probably looked at a few YouTube channels and say, hey, do this. Because I'm telling you, if I would go out there and look at you, a 5'3" coach, I'm like, okay, I know good and well. You wouldn't even recruit you. Right. You wouldn't even recruit yourself. So that's where the game is. It's all about relationships with the coaches. If that coach finds you how to go and he trusts you and loyal, he's going to hire you. All you have to really be able to do is set up meetings, be able to cut up film, and be able to talk the game. Hopefully you can recruit athletes, like I said, who are way better at playing this game than you are as a coach.
What is the number one thing that, like you're saying, that players should look out for different coaches that may not be up to the qualifications that they say or that they should be? So what are some of the things that on their own that they could look at, like when they go to do a visit? Is there anything that they could look at or anything that would raise a red flag that you would think?
It's nothing. It's like this, man. It doesn't matter where you go now. It doesn't matter. You just better be damn good. Because their coach is not, man, they don't even have time to do it. They're busy recruiting, looking for the next guy.
Yeah, yeah.
They know when you get there, they're not going to be there Oh, let's go outside. Let's work on this. No, they have a system that they tell to do that stuff. And 9 times out of 10, the system don't know that. But sometimes in some situations, the coach, the receiver coach, the head coach hires a guy that actually played a lot to be the assistant coach to a guy that probably didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Or to assist them in the recruiting.
I know there was one conversation you had, and you said that, and I'm asking all these things because I'm trying to gear this towards the kids that are looking to get seen. So you told me that what college coaches are looking for is someone that looks college ready, not just someone that can, like you said, they don't want to take you out and try to train you to do this. They want you already to know that. Can you expand on that? They want you ready made.
Yes. The things that they're looking for. And I'm going to talk only position where they know you're not going to come in just ready. Mm-hmm. There's a couple of positions. You're not going to come in completely ready at O-line because the physicalities that it takes to play the position is not simulated in high school.
Yeah.
You can't simulate that. That's different. So those O-line coaches have to know what they're doing because they got to go work on this. That's why you see O-linemen normally stay at school 2 or 3 years before they touch the field. Mm-hmm. You know, because they have to learn. You got so many things you have to do.
Yeah.
Some positions you get them already made, you can just throw them out there and get away with it. You know, because, okay, man, this kid already is 6'2", 6'3", he can run, he can run routes, he can do all this already.
Yeah.
When I talk to coaches, they ask me every coach, can he bend well? Can he drop his weight? Can he do this? Can he do this? I'm like, well, what you there for? Mm-hmm. If he got to already be able to do all this, what are you there for? Yeah. Which, and I get it, the game has changed where these coaches have to keep their jobs. And they got to get kids that are ready. They don't have time to go teach them. They don't even have that kind of time. You know?
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this. Well, let's get into how. Well, let me bring this up. So I did notice that on your social media feed that you sometimes will have camps. Like I think it was a nighttime camp, the last one that I saw, and you. So how do those go?
Well, those are what I call my exposure camps. So I train quite a few guys. Now I train a lot. Mm-hmm. So what I do, I host clinics where I'm able to bring in different media guys, whether it's rivals 24/7, on 3, local media, sports media sessions that come out to the clinics and they're able to see and observe. Mm-hmm. You know, they would see, observe, evaluate. So I give kids that opportunity to evaluate. Now, what I do, my top guys who've already been evaluated together, who already set, they're there just to attract those media outlets. Now, while they're there, now I'm able to point out, look at this young kid here. I'm able to personally do it and help my guys get that exposure.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't do a lot of them. I do like maybe 4 years.
Okay.
I don't do a lot. It's not a lot in 4 years, you know, because it's like, okay, there's the timing of them too. Like right now, since school started, this is my off season right now. Mm-hmm. I still train, but it's just not as much as I do during the summer.
You don't go as
it slowed down, but it has that. Yeah, it had, and the way I train has changed out because it's in season. Mm-hmm. So I don't want to risk kids getting hurt, but I still want to keep polishing those guys, polishing those high school kids with the fundamentals and the basics because I don't want to lose it. Because again, and in high school, I'm not knocking high school coaches. They don't have time to do what I do. When they go out there, they have an individual period, which is probably 10 minutes, and they go on a team. Yeah. So you might practice 3 times a week. That's 30 minutes of individual? And you got 20 receivers out there. Yeah, that's not much. You're just going to pay attention to the top 3 or 4.
Yeah.
That's it. Everybody else is just doing whatever they want. You're not paying attention to them. Well, with me, I pay attention to every detail of every kid I work with.
You have that time.
I have the time. This is what I do. But I also understand what I'm looking at. Yeah. And I know how to develop it. I've taken time. Been doing this a long time. Mm-hmm. So I get better every year. I implement different things. I learn from different people. I talk to different guys, you know. And now I'm probably prejudiced on who I talk to because one thing I do to the guys I associate with, not knocking anyone, most of those guys I talk to played college ball. Mm-hmm. so they understand the lingo. Now there are trainers that haven't, which is fine, and they have their niche, and they do great with their niche. I tell some of them, man, look, I know having the guys I've trained, it helps you. I know getting a guy that I've already trained, where if I show that picture what he looked like when he first started with me, would you know how to get a kid like that and build them? Probably not.
Yeah.
You want one that's already polished. You're in a more, yes, you're training, but it's more entertaining.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's more for entertaining the clicks and stuff.
Yeah.
I tell them, it's not how many people you have following you that's going to keep you going. It's who is dependent on you to develop these guys. If you're developing pro guys, no one is dependent on you. They're pro guys.
Yeah.
But if I go get a Johnny, he's 12 years old. They're looking for you. It's different. I'm in a different market.
Yeah.
And it's a market that never ends. It's just a revolving door.
Yeah.
It keeps going. I mean, I tell people all the time, if I want more clients, I just go in there and answer the 90 emails that I haven't answered or looked at. So I just don't have time.
Well, hey, Coach, we're running a little bit short on time. So I want to give people a chance to go ahead and get in contact with you. So how can they get in touch with you?
Oh, the way you can go to my website, which is www.sky'sthelimit wide receiver. Sky's the limit, SKYSLIMIT. I'm sorry, SKYSTHELIMITWR.com.
Okay.
And you can register there, but that's very seldom to get there. Or you can reach out to me on my social media page, which is both of them on Twitter and X and Instagram. That's also at Sky's the Limit WR, SKYSTHELIMITWR. And be consistent when you're reaching out to me.
Yeah.
Don't do it one time. If you do it one time, I get a lot of people to do that.
Yeah.
You know, and if it's kids, you got to be educated when you speak to them. Don't hit me up. Okay, what's up, coach? Hey, can I pull up?
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
You need to sound as though you want to go to college.
Right.
You know, or let your parents speak on your behalf.
Yeah.
You know, and that's it. Be diligent in trying to reach out to me. Don't do it one time. Keep on consistently doing it. And I respond after a while. I know what they want. They just want somebody to hit me up 4 times, 3 times, or whatever.
Yeah.
So don't think of it as being annoying. I will get back to you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll have all that information in the description. You'll be able to look that up and get in touch with them. So, Coach, I appreciate you stopping in and taking your time and speaking to us and letting us know. So I will let you know what's going on with whenever I drop it. And I appreciate you. Have a good night.
Okay, thank you.
All right. You're welcome.